Kim will be next from Henning.
Yeah, so thank you for the opportunity to share our thoughts about the future of lift maintenance in this age of digitalization. We as Henning, we are not a service provider, we are not a lift manufacturer, so we see us as a neutral technology partner. And we started in the year 2004 with a proof of concept with the chemical company BASF, where we equipped a dozen lifts with tons of sensors. So in the end, the sensors were more expensive than the lifts. We collected a lot of data. We collected a lot of experience. It was from an engineering point of view, it was a success. From a business point, not. So nobody cared about. But we launched this project in the year 2011. And if I look back to that, the kickoff was here in Northampton. So 2011, we had this presentation about, nowadays you would say IoT. And at this time, I talked about reactive maintenance, preventive maintenance, condition monitoring, and proactive maintenance. And looking back for the last 14 years, I would say the current situation we have in the market is we transit from calendar-based to usage-based. So controllers are now available in the cloud. In the end, that is a handy tool. So we see counters, we see door movements, numbers of hours the lift was used, and can control our maintenance by this data. So that is usage-based. What we see starting sporadically is that this is really, that for this data condition monitoring is added. So we get more insights from the elevators. We can start to enlarge maintenance intervals by this data. And we see it happen worldwide in the standardization that condition monitoring is really included into maintenance intervals. So in Singapore, where we also have 9,000 units running of this device, we are producing, we have an RMND standard. So this is changing the monthly maintenance intervals to quarterly intervals if the condition monitoring on these elevators fulfills some requirements. And the global trend we can observe all over the world is that really data becomes evident, or data is evidence nowadays, also for lift maintenance. That is increasing customer satisfaction. So it becomes more transparent. Customers getting, for example, monthly automated reports, they're getting dashboards. That is that enables service companies to do proactive communication, which is increasing trust between the parties. And for sure, the reliability is increasing. The efficiency for the service providers is also increasing. Fewer visits are needed. There's a better first-time fix rate, and we see higher uptimes for these elevators. The operational safety is increasing, but I'm pretty sure that these systems will not replace safety inspections for elevators. So in the end, we will see some hybrids. So fewer visits, but still periodic inspections by humans. And most important, and it's not often addressed in our industry, I'm pretty sure that operating one lift, not a lift, one lift will not become cheaper. Also, the profit per lift for service companies will not increase. But the shortage of workmanship is addressed, and we will be able to handle more lifts with the same amount of technicians. That is really changing. Coming back to 14 years ago, what I'm looking for is a proactive maintenance. So that is probably something with the experience from the last 20 years, which will take another 10 years before we see this happen. But I'm confident that will be even the next step in our industry. Okay, so I'm done. Perhaps I like your first slide with the AI. There's a saying data scientists are using that, and it is that machine learning is written in Python and artificial intelligence is written in PowerPoint. And there's some truth in it. So it is still engineering work. It is not click and everything is changing.